Welcome to another episode of the Fantasy Tailgate podcast. With the latest news and fantasy football insights are your hosts, Howard and Will.
Blast off. Welcome to the Fantasy Tailgate podcast with Howie and Will. I'm Howie.
Well,
So, this is going to be our weekend recap.
yeah. First
We
week
have
of playoffs.
the Wildcard weekend is over with for the NFL. And had some exciting games.
Some
So,
surprising outcomes, in my opinion.
yes. We'll get to them. So, how are you doing this weekend or this week?
I'm good. I mean, no fantasy to worry about, so
I know,
nice
right?
just watching playoff football.
Yes. I mean, I feel like I'm missing something though with the no fantasy, but
Oh, I know. But now we just get to enjoy football for the first time in the whole season, pretty much.
True. Enjoy the teams we like.
Yeah,
You know?
we both still have teams in there. So.
Yep, our fandom teams. I think that's what you called them last week.
Mm-hmm.
Last night.
Yeah, I didn't talk to you last night. Actually, no, I did talk to you last night.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway, yes, our non-home team. Yeah, I guess fandom.
It's our our favorite team.
Yeah, I see it as the Eagles are my favorite team. The Seahawks are my home team.
Yes.
I'll always have I will always enjoy the Seahawks. I prefer the Eagles at this point.
Yes. It's like Seahawks is kind of like your first love.
Yeah.
Deep down, you're still going to love them.
Yeah.
And you're going to sometimes stalk them on Facebook, you know?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Check in, see how they are. See if I need to start paying attention again.
Actually, I have an ex that admitted to stalking me on Facebook.
All right.
No, she just said that she paying attention to what's going on.
Checking in.
Hey, that's what I do. I mean, I don't do a lot of posting, and I just check to see what people are doing.
Yeah, I never get on Facebook. So if you send me something on Facebook, sorry, people, probably didn't get it.
Well, I think a lot of people are doing the Instagrams and the TikTokies. TikTok.
You have never sounded more old, Howard. What the hell was that? The Instagrams, the TikTokies.
It's okay. I'm going to be 50 this year.
Damn, you are getting old.
Almost didn't make it to 50, but you know.
Don't look a day over 47.
Oh God. I don't know how many times people there's been times where I've gone into places like work and stuff, and I tell them my age, and they're like, "No way, you're no older than 40." And I'm like, "I'm 49."
Yeah. Thank you, I guess.
Yes, it's like, thank you.
That's cool.
I mean, I don't know. It's just interesting.
I don't feel my age. I don't feel like I'm in my late 30s, which is still weird to say out loud.
I feel like I'm in my late 50s. Sorry.
Well, yeah, my body feels like it's about mid to late 60s, but mind, I'm still in the mid 20s.
Oh yeah. I feel the same way. You know.
Yeah.
If I can just be like Deadpool and turn back the time, you know.
Right.
Change some things.
I just have Celine Dion stuck in my head.
If I could turn back time. All right. We're now the Voice podcast. You're out.
Oh, instant. I cannot sing.
I would get all 3 X's right away.
Yeah. One note and be like, whoa, I don't even know what note that is.
Oh, now I'm talking about America's Got Talent, not The
See,
Voice.
I don't watch any of them, so I don't even know how
The
they
Voice is
operate.
The Voice would be no chairs turnaround.
Oh, okay. I do know
Actually,
that.
I do think that show they do run auditions, and they do find the best singers to audition for the 4 chairs. But I think most of these people are like already almost professional singers.
Oh,
They
okay.
do it on a regular basis, whether
They
in
kind of weed out
church.
the less talented ones right away.
Yes, they weed out the guys like the guy in the
William
first
Hung.
season. Yes. She bangs, she bangs. I've had no singing. I have had no, what is he, training.
Yeah. What? Couldn't
So, anyways,
Yeah.
we should get to football.
God, Jesus. We're off the rails.
Hey, it's the off season, man.
Yeah, I know. That's just how it's gonna be.
All right. So, hey, wait, where are you going?
There you go.
Oh, those look nice. Yeah. Sorry. I'm being fashion critic for the wife. She's going to an interview
Okay.
to be a pimp.
She's gonna be the pimp.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
I just got a middle
Pimpin',
finger
pimpin'.
too. Okay, so let's see. Why am I on the wrong thing here?
I don't know. Why are you on the wrong thing?
I thought I
feel like there's only one person that can accurately answer that question.
okay. I popped it up, but there we go. That's the one I want to be on. Whoa. Now I'm just waiting for the NFL.com to actually load.
Oh.
Okay. They're not giving me any of the older games. Oh, maybe I should.
If you Google NFL, you can pop up the games from this last weekend.
Oh, well, I'm on NFL.com and apparently I have to pick Wildcard weekend.
Are they giving you all divisional round stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still not giving me. Oh, there it is, but they're not giving me any. Do I have to have freaking NFL Plus to do this? Yeah.
Are you trying to get stats, or are you just looking at scores?
I'm looking at the scores, but maybe I'll just Google it.
Yeah, because I think I typed in NFL, and then it just popped up with the things for games, news, standings, and it's just right there. And then below that is the divisional matchups.
There we go. That's what I'm on. So the first game was Texans Chargers.
Yeah, I thought the Chargers were going to take this one easy, and that was not the case.
Oh, did we underestimate? So no, we totally underestimated the Texans in that one.
Yeah, I did not think I don't know if I underestimated them or I overestimated the Chargers. Probably a little bit of both.
Could have been a little bit of both, and we could have gave too much credit to the Chargers defense, maybe.
Yeah.
Because
I think I gave too much credit to their offense. Because Justin Herbert, he doesn't look great. He doesn't make the best decisions a lot of times.
Oh yeah, he was 14 for 32. Well, the 242 yards, 1 TD, 4 interceptions.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
CJ Stroud was 22 for 33, much better. 282 yards, 1 TD and an INT. You know.
then Joe Mixon also had a rushing touchdown.
He had a rushing touchdown, 106 yards on 25 carries. Nico Collins, 7 receptions for 122 yards, 1 TD. It's just, they just played better.
Yeah, well, and rushing on the Chargers side, J.K. Dobbins had 26 yards, and that was the most
Yep.
on the team. But freaking Lad McConkey, 9 receptions for 197 yards and a touchdown.
He's the only one that showed up for that game for the Chargers.
Oh, yeah. Like,
I mean,
it'll be interesting to see where he goes in fantasy drafts next year.
yep. Yep. He was a rookie this year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck. Yes, that looks fine. Looks good. Yes, you look good too, William.
Oh, I know. Thank you. I'll wake up looking good.
Yeah, it's
I'm
so
not that full of myself.
that messed my bracket up right away.
Yep, mine too. I was instantly done.
And then the next one, I should have known better. But I mean, everybody's blaming it on Russell Wilson, but he came out in the second half on fire and scored 2 touchdowns.
I mean, he went 270 and 2, so he threw for 270 yards. So that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. It's like it was the defense giving up 28 points.
Well, and Najee Harris, 17 yards rushing, the highest on the team. They had no running game.
Yep. Compared to the other side.
At 87 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where Derrick Henry had 186 and Lamar
86,
Jackson had
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
the 2 top receivers on the Ravens for their 2 tight ends. Isaiah Likely at 53 yards and Mark Andrews at 27. Crazy.
Did you see it was like after the game, Van Jefferson comes up to Russell Wilson and gives him a big hug. It's like thinking, all right, dude, you're okay.
Yeah.
This ain't your fault.
Yeah.
It's just the team never showed up. I mean,
and shit happens, man. I mean,
they showed up too late.
That's Mike Tomlin. He'll make the playoffs. He's going to get out pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. I heard him on. Dang it. Excuse me.
I think we coughed at the same time.
A frog in my throat. But I was listening to a radio show last night, and they were talking about Mike Tomlin possibly losing his job because he hasn't been to the Super Bowl. But how many times did the coach before him, God damn it.
Oh, Bill
Cowher.
Bill Cowher. Was that the right?
He had the job for like 20 years and only won like one Super Bowl or something.
Like that.
But maybe it wasn't as long as 20 years, but it was still pretty long.
Yeah.
And so Pittsburgh doesn't like to change their coaches. If they're winning and they're making the playoffs, you're their coach. Because eventually you're going to get there.
But you'd think after a while they'd get tired of making it to the same round of the playoffs every year.
Because he has lost.
Something's got to happen, man.
I think they said 6 playoff games in a row he's lost.
Okay. Yeah, that's... I mean, yes, he's making the playoffs. But then you lose right away, man. Like,
yeah.
You got to keep going.
Yeah,
and it's not like they're getting the first round bye, so they're losing in the second round. Like, no, it's a wild card game.
I think the unfortunate thing, they got matched up with the Ravens.
Oh yeah, and it's already a division matchup. They
Yep.
play each other tough anyway. The Ravens are just a better team this year.
Yes, they are. And it's sometimes I've noticed in the first round, in the wild card round, it depends on your matchup. If you get a lucky matchup, I mean, like they could have got a lucky matchup and had the Chargers instead, and maybe won the game.
Yeah. Who knows?
So,
speaking of lucky matchups, I feel like the Bills got a little lucky with the Broncos.
oh, you mean getting the lesser team? The team that probably shouldn't have been there?
I mean, the Broncos looked good at times, but I mean, going up against the Bills,
Yeah,
that's just not fair.
Well, see,
And the score showed 31-7.
the Broncos were given the playoff spot by the Chiefs because the Chiefs decided to rest everybody the final game of the season.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And let the Broncos just win.
Yeah.
You know, well, they didn't let them win. It's just their second stringers.
They pretty much let them win.
Yeah. So the Broncos got in because the Chiefs were like playing it smart.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the Broncos, their leading rusher was their quarterback with 43 yards.
Yeah.
And then he only threw for 144 yards and a touchdown.
And then Josh Allen.
Yeah,
Josh 2 touchdowns.
Allen, 272 yards, another 46 on the ground. James Cook was 120 on the ground.
How good is James Cook?
He's so damn good. Yes. And see, that's another one of those, like, just he fits into that system this year. Yeah. Like, it just works out for him.
Well, you know, he does have good blood.
It's Dalvin Cook, right? Is that
Dalvin Cook's brother? Yeah.
Or is
okay.
I couldn't remember if it was like cousin or brother.
Pretty sure it's his brother. I don't know if I'm wrong. Oh gosh, Troy
yes,
Franklin.
They are brothers.
They are brothers. Okay. You're so faster with looking things up.
So me and Christina have kind of talked about this before. Like, it's the way I word things. Like, we can be Googling the same exact thing, and she, like, 10 minutes later, she'll find it, and I find it in, like, 2 minutes. I don't know. It's just the way I word stuff. It comes up quick.
It's just the keywords you use.
Yeah. Anywho.
You know the movie, The Replacements?
Yeah, Keanu, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a touchdown pass from Troy Franklin from Bo Nix, and I almost said Clifford Franklin.
Yeah.
From that movie.
Oh yeah, didn't you? Wasn't it during the Eagles game you called me about Tom Brady like messing up somebody's name?
Yes, Tom Brady. Oh, who was it?
I think it was Josh Jacobs. It said like Brandon Jacobs or something.
Brandon Jacobs. He called it Brandon Jacobs. Because I told you, I said I want to sue. I want to sue Tom Brady.
Yeah, you're like, Brady steals
my thing. He took my thing.
I messed up the guy's name.
He took my thing. He should have said copyright Howard.
We'll get you, Brady.
I'm taking you down. You might be the GOAT, but I'm the master of changing words. Or changing names.
Right.
All right, yeah, we don't need to talk about Bills anymore, right? Besides they won.
No. Yeah, they're good.
So next one is the Eagles Packers. And this is the one I was finishing up the Bills game when I saw the other Eagles Packers game. And it was at the end of the game. I was like, damn, I'm missing it. Yeah, I watched first game. Yeah, I was thinking I was watching the Wildcard game when I was watching a replay of the first game of the season on NFL Network. Thank you, NFL Network, for replaying that at the same time as the Bills game. Anyways, that smells good.
That can be super confusing though. Like it's nice to see go back watch old games, but like if I'm not super paying attention to when it happened or what's on the screen, I'm like, wait, what the hell?
Yes, that's exactly what I swear I watched the whole fourth quarter or something like that. I watched a good amount of time, and then they were like, and I finally noticed, oh, that's game 1 of the season. Oh, they're talking about how the Eagles are now 1-0. Oh, this ain't the game. I almost texted you and said, hey, the Eagles almost lost that game.
I would have been like, are we watching the same game?
So, speaking of the Eagles Packers, the Eagles seem to handle the Packers very well.
Yeah. I keep hearing people not complaining, but like pointing out Jalen Hurts only had 131 passing yards. But you don't need a lot when your running back runs for 119.
Yep.
Like, you don't.
Oh yeah, and they give him
pass the
20
ball if you're running it.
25 carries. That's a lot.
Yeah.
25 carries.
Hurts threw the ball 21 times, completed 13. But we have Saquon. You don't need anybody else really.
Four of those receptions
against the Packers.
4 of those receptions with the Devonta Smith.
Yeah.
For 55 yards.
Yep. And freaking Jahan Dotson with the touchdown.
Oh yeah.
And then I completely forgot Goddard was back off of IR. Like I saw him catch the touchdown. I was like, wait, that wasn't Calcaterra. Oh, that was Goddard. What the hell? When did he come back?
Yes, I saw that one. I was like, oh, there we go.
Yeah. It's good to have him back.
Yep.
Surprisingly, no rushing touchdowns for the Eagles, though.
No. Just all
Through the
passing.
air.
They were all 11-yard. Oh, there was a 20. The Dallas Goedert was 24 yards.
Yeah. Oh, and the defense, friggin' 1, 2, 3, 3 interceptions by the Eagles defense. Quinyon Mitchell, that dude is amazing. If you haven't been paying attention to the Eagles, rookie Quinyon Mitchell. Oh my God, the season he has had.
You think he might
Vaughn.
be defensive rookie of the year?
I mean, I could totally see it. I mean, I don't really pay attention to defense that much usually. He just happens to be on the Eagles, so I do. So I think he'd be up there, but I don't really know what other defensive rookies have been doing this year. And then Darius Slay with another interception too.
Yeah. Eagles are good. Eagles are very good.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun championship game if they do go against the Lions.
Honestly, to me, it's looking that way, but anything can happen.
Who are the Lions playing this week?
They're playing the Commanders.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which, I guess that'll lead into the next game. Commanders
might as well.
23-20 on a field goal at the end of the game. From a kicker who apparently has OCD and took him forever to put his helmet back on. Did you see that?
No, I actually missed that game.
He was like, he had this whole routine. He was like fixing his hair, and he did it like 10 times. And he would like fix his hair and then go to put his helmet on. Then fix his hair and then go to put his helmet on. But I'm pretty sure he has OCD, so like it makes sense. It was just slightly entertaining to watch when he didn't know he had OCD.
So
yeah, I
okay,
think that hit the upright too.
And that was at the end of the game,
Yep.
Last minute game.
Yep.
Yep. The Baconeers lost.
Yep. Bacon Mayfield is out of there. But rookie Jaden Daniels continues on. That dude is looking good.
Rookie of the year, easily.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down.
So. Yeah.
If he doesn't get rookie of the year.
Let's hope he doesn't CJ Stroud and not do so hot next year. Let's hope he
Well,
keeps it up.
everybody
Be
knows
more,
that there's
be more Lamar Jackson, less Patrick or less whoever the fuck I just did.
yeah, Lamar
CJ.
Jackson had the junior slump.
Yeah, he's had like one down season his entire career.
That was his third year. It was after his
Yeah.
MVP season.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which one?
the first one. The one that got me to the championship game against you in maximum effort.
God, you just had to get it in there, didn't you?
You beat me.
Oh, never mind. I forgot.
I never won maximum effort. I've only been to the
Oh, that's
championship.
right. That's right.
That was the year that you bought the belt. So,
Oh, yeah. That's right.
yeah. Jaden Daniels, that's team's going to be good next. I mean, it's hard to.
Yeah, dude went 24 of 35, 268 yards, 2 touchdowns, and then ran the ball 13 times for another 36 yards.
36 yards. Yeah.
Like, man, he's had a hell of a season.
See,
I
that
don't
was the
think he's
game.
going to get past the Lions, but
That was the game that I should have watched because it was a good game.
yeah.
I mean, Baker Mayfield wasn't horrible. He was 15 for 18,
Okay.
185 yards. I heard some criticism that he could have thrown the ball more, but they did give the ball a lot to Bucky and Irvin for 17 carries or 77 yards.
Yeah. Baker kept it 7 times for 23.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And then useless Rashad White.
I like Baker married. I like Baker Mayfield. That's just.
He might be married. I don't know. I'm not
Well,
deep
according to
into
the
his
commercials, he was married.
Oh, that's true.
He was trying to get his wife to open up the
Probably
gates to
married.
the Brown Stadium. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, at least Baker Mayfield can actually say, "Hey, I'm in the playoffs with my team."
yeah.
You're gonna have to go and
to Emily Wilkinson.
Oh, speaking of his old team, Browns. Do you hear that Deshaun Watson messed up his Achilles again?
Yeah, and it's not looking good for him to be able to play next season.
Yeah, they said he's out next season.
He's done. Yeah,
I think he's done.
He's done.
Browns have to pay him.
That dude sucks.
The Browns are never going to be a good team.
They're such a terribly ran franchise. Like they have they have missed on so many quarterbacks that were supposed to be huge hits. Their best one was Baker Mayfield, and then they let him go.
I know.
Like they don't make smart franchise decisions.
And what are they going to do? Draft a new guy this year? Probably. That's what they should do.
Yeah.
If there's any quality quarterbacks in the draft this year.
I am not up to date on rookies, so I have no idea.
Neither am I. I know next Monday is the national championship game.
Oh yeah, isn't that
Ohio
State? It's like the 7th seed and 8th seed, isn't it?
Oh, was it? Okay, I don't know what seed. It's Ohio State versus Notre Dame.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I think it's cool. Notre Dame might win a championship.
Yeah, I like that they expanded it even more. I thought they were going to just go to like 8 teams. I didn't realize they were going straight to 12.
Well,
but I mean, still kind of cool.
I have to figure out the bracket on that because 12 teams doesn't seem to work very well if you go straight forward.
Well, so the top 4 seeds had a bye week the first week. So the bottom 8 played each other. And then went on to play the top 4.
And they spread it out the games throughout the last 2 months, too.
Yeah, I mean, and it's great for college football because That's just that more money on big time bowl games instead of smaller bowl games. Now more people are watching, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways.
It was cool. I don't
All right.
really watch college football.
Monday Night Football game to another surpriser.
Side note: the Browns have the number 2 pick,
Oh, well, if there's any quality quarterbacks, you should pick one up.
and they'll probably pick the wrong one.
Probably. But
So yes,
Monday Night Football.
Monday.
Rams versus Vikings.
I don't remember who I picked on the show while we were recording on this game. I feel like it was the Rams. It should have been the Rams.
I think we both picked the Rams.
Okay, cool. Because I think I've done a few different brackets, and this was one of those games where I went back and forth on a couple times. So I couldn't remember what I actually picked between me and you.
Yeah, 27-9.
Yeah,
Minnesota Vikings, 14-4. They're 14-3, and they choked in the playoffs.
Yeah, not as good of a team as their record said, but I also think that the teams they beat weren't great teams. They just got lucky with the schedule.
Yeah. Quarterback.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Is he as good as he looked this year? That's my opinion. I don't think he's...
I think he's as good as he looked in the last 2 games, which is not very good at all.
He looks like Sam Darnold from the past.
Yeah.
I mean,
the rest of the season he did look pretty good, but Justin Jefferson, come on, man. And then TJ Hawkinson, he's, in my opinion, one of the top end tight ends in the league. And then the schedule, you just weren't playing great teams.
Yep. Well, it showed when they played the Lions, and then it showed when they played the Rams.
Yep. Yeah, not saying the Rams are a good team, but apparently better than the Vikings.
Rams has a lot of weapons.
Well, and they, Stafford, being the veteran he is, he has that playoff experience, so he's going to do great.
Well, that whole team kind of is only a couple years removed from the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean,
Puka, he's just been awesome.
Puka,
Cup is still good.
Kyron
Williams at running back.
Yeah, that team is offensively they're stacked. Lots of weapons for Stafford.
I think them and the Eagles is going to be a close game, because the Rams are a good team. I'm still going to pick the Eagles, obviously, but I think it is going to be a pretty close game.
All right. So let's get to those games.
Yeah. Oh, no, I lied. Never mind. I was going to say a little fun fact, but I was incorrect on that fun fact.
So we got first game on Saturday is the Houston versus KC. Is there any chance of an upset?
I hope so.
Well, if KC plays the way they did most of the season, which was just getting lucky all the time, maybe Houston might make their luck run out.
If Houston has a game like they had against the Chargers, and Kansas City plays like they were earlier in the season, I think the Texans can take it.
Yeah.
I hope the Texans take it. Sorry, Chiefs fans, but get somebody new in there, man. Come on.
And then the Washington Detroit's the second game on Saturday.
Yes.
That should be a real slobber knocker.
I think that's going to be a really good game.
I think Washington's going to hang tough for a little while,
Yeah.
but I think eventually Detroit might hit a groove and just pour it on.
So according to Vegas, Detroit is 9.5-point favorite in a 55.5-point over under. So Vegas expects a lot of points in this game.
Wow. Yep. I can see that back and forth.
Yep.
And then Detroit just taking over at the end.
Yeah. That Chiefs Texans game, Chiefs are 8.5-point favorites right now.
Ah. Nice.
But a pretty low score. It's a 41.5-point over under. So not as many points.
Yes. So anything else you want to say about Washington, Detroit?
No. I mean, I could see this going either way. I think the Lions are going to take it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Commanders somehow pulled it out.
Yeah. There could be an upset there. I hope not. I want the Detroit to go. I don't want the Washington Commanders to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a cool story for the Commanders and that fan base and stuff, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yes, I still have a hard time saying Commanders. When I say Washington, I say.
I know it was. I mean, the majority of your life, it was one thing. I get it.
That was one of the first Super Bowls I watched. Was I think it was for one of the first Super Bowls I think I remember watching, and it was in the mid '80s, and it was Washington Redskins.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah. So, anyways,
yeah, I get it.
On to Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, I guess the early game is the Philly Rams game.
Yeah. 12 o'clock our time.
Yeah, that should be a good game too.
Oh yeah. I'm excited for this one. And it's on Sunday, so I have the day off, so I can actually enjoy it at home.
This is where the rubber meets the road.
The Eagles better win this fucking game.
I hope so. I want the Eagles to win.
I think the Rams are going to be tough, but overall, I think the Eagles take it. That's not just being an Eagles fan. I mean, mostly, but come on, people. The Eagles are good this year. Come on.
It's okay to be the Eagles fan with it. It's a playoffs, baby. Just like I'm scared to death of the Buffalo-Baltimore game.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel about this one?
I can honestly see the Buffalo having an early exit out of this. I could see Baltimore winning.
Something I forgot in the Eagles-Rams. That's Eagles are 6-point favorites. Earlier, I was going to say, it's the closest point difference or spread, but the Bills-Ravens, it's a 1.5-point spread. Ravens are favored.
Yeah, they're only one game difference in the standings.
Yeah, they've both been really good this year.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's gonna cause me to have some. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to take my heart medicine for that.
Yeah, I mean, Lamar and Henry or Allen and Cook. Could go either way.
Well, it's two running quarterbacks and a good running back versus
a great running back.
Yeah, a great running back. Yeah, you have a great running back and a pretty decent running back. Maybe he might become great.
I think Cook is good, but Henry is great.
Henry's been established. He has his breakout.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this will be a really close one. I don't know. I guess if I had to pick, I'm going the Bills.
The Bills?
Yeah, I'll say the Bills take it. But again, wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens took it.
That's okay. I had the Chargers playing the Bills in this round.
Oh yeah, you're wrong.
So yeah, it was like, but if the Chiefs win and the Bills win, I'm still good on the championship.
Well, there you go.
And then you had, oh yeah, your only difference was the Commanders.
Oh, did I have the Bucks money?
Oh wait, no, never mind. That's still mine. That's the opposite side. God damn it! I'm not even looking at yours. The only difference I had was the Commanders. I had Buccaneers
Oh,
winning.
okay. On the NFC side,
On the NFC side, yeah.
because AFC, we both had the Texans wrong.
Yeah.
I think
So
this is the one I did with you. Oh no, I did pick the Commanders according to this one.
I think ours was very close, except for mine was difference with the Steelers.
Yeah. Well, and
And
I picked the Chargers as well. Oh yeah, you also.
I picked the
Right.
Chargers
Shut
too,
up.
yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, the only difference was the Steelers and the Super Bowl champion.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, and the Eagles Lions game. So
Oh, because you had the Lions going.
I have the Lions in the Super Bowl.
That's right. We figured it out.
Yes. So I mean, as long as the two teams in the championship games, they're still alive for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, me too. I had Chiefs, Bills, and Lions, Eagles.
I thought I lost my bracket because I didn't download it.
Mhm.
So I kind of, so I was like,
Well, yeah, like
but
I
I
said, I
found it.
filled out a couple of them, so I'm trying to remember which one I did on air. I think I'm looking at the right one.
So yeah,
It'll be a
all
good
right.
weekend.
It
Hopefully.
should be a good weekend. NFL games. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's it.
You got anything else to add?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything.
there was one thing I saw on Twitter or X earlier. Via Ian Rappaport, Cowboys have interest in and are expected to interview Robert Saleh, former Jets coach, for their vacant head coach position because McCarthy is out.
Yes, McCarthy's done.
Very surprised Jerry Jones isn't just going to be coach himself.
Did you hear what happened? The whole week, apparently, McCarthy, this was the last year on his contract.
Okay.
So he was kind of thinking that he might get more. Well, Jerry Jones called him into his office.
Okay.
And for like an hour and a half, it was just football talk. Didn't even once say anything about offering him more time or another contract. Then just announced that, oh yeah, we're letting you go. We're not going to re-sign you.
Oh, that's great. All that talk and then just you're out, man. You couldn't lead with that.
I don't know if he did that in the interview or it just came out and did it. I don't know. All I know is he had him in his office for a meeting. So the whole week went by and then he calls him into his office for a meeting. And he's thinking, oh yeah, maybe I might get make him stew
Friggin'
for a
Jerry
week.
Jones, man.
Jerry Jones
ridiculous.
My God, he's so ridiculous. But that's
I'm so glad it's on the Cowboys, though.
I know the Cowboys
couldn't happen to a more deserving team.
Yep. Anyway, so that's it for this week.
Yeah.
We will be coming to you eventually with our fantasy MVPs or a fantasy MVP show.
When we remember to do the research.
I just had with my new diet, I'm like busy all the time trying to figure out what I'm going to eat for my
Yeah.
meals. So it's like until I figure that out, because I'm using an app to add in all the stuff to try to keep track.
Of everything.
Which yesterday I think I ate healthy, but I think I ate too much healthy because I gained a pound or two back.
Oh.
I think I snacked too much. So I got to be careful. So
yeah, I just straight up forgot. So your excuse is way better than mine.
So anyways, thank you for listening. I know this was a NFL playoff type edition of the Fantasy Podcast, but
we're in the off season now.
Yep, off season now. So anyways, like us, send us messages, questions, comments, hate mail. I don't care. Give me some hate, then I'll hate right back to you.
Right. Yeah, don't dish it out if you can't receive it, though.
Yeah, you got to receive it because, I will send it back, which might be fun. I mean, hell, right. You might want that. Go ahead. Any publicity is good publicity.
Right. Bring it. Looking at you,
local podcaster. Oh, yeah, Tom Brady. I want my money. You stole my thing. Can't be changing people's first names.
Let's not make that a legit claim. There are no copyrights here.
I get a cease and desist from Tom Brady.
Yeah. You guys need to stop. Oh shit! Sorry.
You know what I'm going to do with that cease and desist? I'm putting in a freaking frame.
Tom Brady noticed me.
Yeah. Well, that's from the Big Bang Theory too. Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, his restraining orders.
He has his restraining orders in like a plastic film or something like that. In a book. It has their signature on it.
People come over. Have you seen my Brady memorabilia? Like, dude, this is a season. What the hell?
Okay, that's enough off the rails before we even get on the rails. Okay, thank you for listening to the Fantasy Tailgate Podcast with Howie and Will. We will see you next time.
See you guys.
Out.
Thanks for listening